Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich, and today we have a featured guest, and we're excited to have them here. Everybody know them as award-winning dynamic duo, the Fisher Girls. So we're gonna be talking with them, but before we get to our featured guest, I want you guys to make sure that you are in tune with the Nikki Rich Show. Make sure you following us along on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, Nikki Rich Show TV. And you can also add us on Instagram, Nikki Rich Show TV, where we have over 100,000 followers and we have over 100 million viewers here on the Nikki Rich Show. So make sure you subscribe to Nikki Rich, the number two. And guys, I'm so pumped up. We're in Hollywood right now, and we taking it all the way to the East Coast as well. So with no further ado, I'm excited to welcome to the Nikki Rich Show award-winning Fisher Girls. The Fisher Girls, hey, welcome.
Hey, thank you for
Excited to
having
be
us.
here.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're so honored to have you. I'm telling you, your music is amazing. We
Thank
love
you.
everything that you're doing. And also individually, y'all some powerhouses because y'all have books and everything else. So we're
We're
going to get
excited.
into all of that. But I'm excited to welcome Miss Alma and Raquel. So how are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Thank you. Yes, we're
Yes.
doing well. Excited.
Yeah. I just
Yes.
completed.
So first of all, tell everybody a little bit about you. Like, where are you from?
We're from Baltimore, Maryland.
Born and raised.
Yep. Born and raised. And I moved away for a short time,
Mhm.
but we've been here basically our whole lives. It was maybe
Wow.
a 5-year gap. And so born and raised in Baltimore City, the heart of Baltimore City.
Yeah.
But we were
That is where all of, I would say, the stars. That it's a lot of great talent come out of Baltimore, Maryland.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Just staying busy. We're both hard workers.
Yep.
I just received my AA degree today
Yes.
for criminal justice.
Oh, congrats!
I completed it within a year. Yeah. So
Yeah, she
I'm
was
really
hustling.
Yeah.
And we both work in the criminal justice field also. So we're doing that and outside, singing,
Well, I don't know if y'all
writing.
know. I know I'm in entertainment right now, but I have a degree in criminal justice and education.
Really?
Yeah, we all in there.
Yeah, I'm so
Wow.
excited. I'm so excited.
And then you manage to, do what you love and, have a career and also do what you love. It's truly amazing. How did you get into music and I would say gospel?
We was born and raised in the church.
Yes. And we were always singing is in our family on our dad's side. And Raquel's been writing since we were children. I'm Alma. Raquel's been writing since we were children. I didn't start really writing until I wrote a little bit in high school, but then when I was in college, we were told to write something and I wrote it. And my professor she was blown away with it. So I started going from there. And our mother was a poet.
Yes. I took a hiatus when I was a teenager, but we lost our mom in 2015 from cancer. And after that, like God rekindled writing back.
And when she started, she
then,
just took off.
Yeah. So he birthed it out of me. So I think that's why our style represents jazz, bluesy. It's even though we are very traditional and we love tradition.
Yes.
But it's more of a relationship.
Right.
So if you hear it, it's like you probably wouldn't think or
right.
expect.
It's not orthodox.
Yeah.
Our writing, our music, it isn't orthodox. So it's kind of like, okay, we're definitely exposing ourselves as artists because we don't know how it's going to be received because it's not something that people have heard before, which is considered accepted.
Yeah.
Now tell us a little bit about your style, your music.
Jazz, bluesy.
It's a gumbo. It's like some fast, some slow.
Yeah.
It's
we're storytellers for sure.
Definitely.
We're storytellers.
Definitely.
We're very transparent.
Yes. Yeah.
Some things that because I'm private, I normally wouldn't, want the world to see. But like I think I said it before, everything can't have makeup. Sometimes your blemish need to show, and people need to see the healing process as well.
Right.
And
that you're human and you have made mistakes as well, but you don't have to stay in your mistakes. You can grow and come out of it. And that's what I write in this. It entails a lot of that.
And I want to shout out to my LinkedIn viewers too. Shout out to Leah Johnson. She said she love it. Hey, they tune in. They loving the show.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to Leah. And I love not only that you started in the church, and you making it happen. Because I feel like, we are here on a journey, and God, He's guiding us along the way. And just to know, that and to do what you love, it's powerful to me.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Now, I want to talk about also a little bit about the people you shared the stage with, like Leandria Johnson and Jessica Reedy. What was that experience like, just sharing the stage with them, because you there with them?
Ooh, that was really mind-blowing. We did our first major performance with Leandria Johnson.
Yes, it was intimidating. We were like, oh my goodness.
And
we were excited, and we went out there and we did our thing.
Yeah, and also because people are here to see her, and our style is not traditional, and to be well received from our own and different nationalities as well. But our culture, we can be very
critical.
Yeah, and we want what we want. This is what we want. So God to really bless us and to be, so welcoming by the crowd. It was a really, really amazing experience. Yes. And that was the biggest crowd that we ever opened for. So yes, it was
awesome. It was exhilarating, but intimidating, just so many different feelings. And then when we got off the stage, the applause really was, I was surprised because
the relief.
Yes.
Because you want to do your best. You should want to do your best in anything that you pursue and do. Yeah. But when you have accomplished it, it made us feel very.
It did. We felt good. Yes. We felt great. It was really awesome.
Mm-hmm. And Jessica Reedy was really cool. She was really sweet too.
Yeah.
It was a lot easier because we had, we did the other performance, and I don't know, it was easier.
Yeah, I think we were more relaxed and confident in ourselves. But what I really do like about her, that she was very welcoming, and she can really sing. Like, it's the difference between you hear somebody, on their records, but she can really sing and she really knows her craft. And she was very humble.
She was humble.
I was like, wow. So that was really neat. We were able to open up for her, and I was able to sing background vocals for her too. So that was
I love it.
Nice. Yeah.
Amazing. And I want to talk about your music as well. You had a lot of success. Everybody's talking about it. You had a lot of success with Full Attention. Tell us a little bit about Full Attention.
Well, Full Attention is me talking about myself. It was the state that I was in, in church, but not living, walking worthy all the way.
Yes, you better say that.
Dressing nice and stuff, and you know what to do. But when you go outside of church, you're not representing God properly. So that was my state. And once I realized that was where I was at, and I would recognize stuff was wrong, because even though if you fall short of His glory, you still remember what's right and what's wrong. And I would say it to the people I was hanging with, and it was like, there's nothing wrong with it. So in the song, the part of the song, it says, "They say that the scars are on our head." Like the world, my friends I was dealing with were accustomed to it. They were used to it. But because I had the truth of God, I realized like, okay, I don't want to be here. And it was like, everybody has it here. They say like, this is our comfort zone. We're accustomed to this. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but this is our norm. So I was like, God, now you have my full attention. I'm here. I realized that I went out there and, this is not my home. Sorry for being ungrateful, thinking that I could find something better when you created everything, seeking the treasures in the world. And so, Full Attention is about myself. So our songs we write is really about ourselves and our walk with God. So that's why I think our style of gospel is very,
it's different. It's I would say authentic, and not trying to praise ourselves, but it is authentic because we're really releasing what is in us instead of trying to mimic, well, let me see how that sounds when we, no, that's not how it comes to me. And I think it's better when it's produced from something that's real, how you truly feel. When that comes out, it's just the best because, experience, when you have your own experience, can't nobody tell your story like you can tell it. So I think
And I know, with the full attention, and I know you're talking about the music and everything, but you also released a EP, everybody,
Yes.
that you released the EP tunes that you hear in the valley.
Yes, yes. That title came from where we were born and raised.
Right.
Hmm.
The
It was the name of the
projects,
street. Yeah.
and we wanted to
Valley.
yes, to like show where we came from.
Right.
Hmm.
We're not ashamed, we're
Exactly.
grateful, but these are the different experiences that we've gone through in the valley.
Right.
So I really am pleased with
A lot of
what
tragedy.
God has blessed us with, and I think one of the things that me and my sister wanted to reflect, like Christians, they have a lot of music, but sometimes it's not pertaining to certain situations.
Right.
Hmm.
And if you notice, a lot of gospel people maybe, or gospel Christians maybe, start to listen to secular music, R&B. They may listen to music Soul Child or Mary J.
Hmm.
Blige or different artists that will cater to
Mhm.
their trials and tribulation.
Right.
And I know I didn't hear anything in gospel to me that would really reflect me falling short of His glory or me entertaining a God. I needed to hear something
Right.
that was going to really bring me out. I shouldn't have to go into another community to get what I need. And since God's about completion and being whole, He caters everything.
Mhm.
So
He
I do.
does.
I really love the song my sister wrote, "Don't You," because it really shows. It's very transparent and the different struggles that people deal with in
Right.
church. So
About
Yes.
just falling into traps, falling into, going to church and hearing the word of God, but getting caught up into what's going on outside of the church and what's being said to you, this is okay, that's okay. And hearing about basically marriage, you don't have to wait to marriage, before sex, you don't have to wait. But we were taught it in church. And "Don't You" is a song that came from experience. So,
Okay.
know
I
what
love
that
this song.
entails. So
Mhm.
don't you baby me, unless your intentions are marriage, So that's where that story comes from. And I'm just excited because yes, I have scars, and our scars
Mhm.
aren't the same,
mhm.
but God, He's able. So that's where that comes from. But it's authentic. It's not something I heard somebody, oh, that's their testimony. Well, that's my testimony.
Yes,
Yes.
these are personal trials and failures and victories. It's just been presented in music.
And see, that's where you guys draw all your inspiration from, those turning that tragedy into triumph. And sometimes we, have that pain and that tragedy that we have to go through, to get to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's sad,
Yeah.
sometimes. But guess what? You got those tunes,
Mhm.
you got those tunes that you hear in the valley.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Honey, that's gonna keep you going.
The,
yes.
the songs do come from the pain. That
Mhm.
pain. It does something to you, but it does produce,
It does.
greatness. It just brings out the best in you.
And I'm
It
really
does.
grateful for the response. One of the songs on the EP is called "Hard Day," and
Oh
Mhm.
yes.
me and my sister, our family, we experienced great tragedy. We lost our father in 2018 from a heart attack, and when we were teenagers, when our brothers was murdered
Right.
in Baltimore. And "Hard Day" is about like the state I was in. I was so heavily depressed, dealing with my brother, and also going through spiritually, getting close to God, different things I was going through. So it's just like a gumbo of things.
Right.
And I thank God for giving me the song. Like He literally birthed it
Yes.
out of me.
Yeah, that song is so it's powerful.
Yeah, but
And that's her testimony. It's like,
I don't always want to listen to it because I'm grateful, but it's like it brings me, back in that state. It can bring me back in that state, but I'm grateful for the testimony. I'm grateful for how it's really, helping other people, the response that we're getting.
Well, I want to let you ladies know you look amazing. Y'all don't look
thank you.
like
So
what
do
you've been
you.
through.
So
You know,
Doing that.
you look amazing, and you've had so much success, like I said, and they are recognizing you for all your success as well. The Urban Inspirational Artist, Music Awards. I mean, that's pretty amazing to get that award, as well as the Contemporary Quartet, of the Year.
Excited.
S
Thanks so much.
and M Awards. nominated for the Praise Factor, all of these
Yes.
things,
We were
I mean,
blessed.
Yes.
just to have them to recognize you for your talents, your gifts. How does that feel?
Well, we were so honored because we just released our single last year and our EP this past June,
just before going there
and Gospel Choice
to the award show.
Gospel
in
Choice,
Atlanta.
a music award show, very prestige, and
Mm-hmm.
for them to even allow us to perform, we're very honored, and to receive an award, we were like, what?
Right. I mean, we like Raquel said, we performed, but the award was the icing on the cake. It's like, we were humbled. Okay, that doesn't mean that we're automatically gonna, win an award. So when they called our name, I was like, oh my gosh.
And they've been around for 27 years and they're well respected. So I just, we were just very grateful and humble and thankful to God for them even recognizing us.
Exactly.
So it was like, oh my goodness, it was just like a treat because we just released our EP the same month we went.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is beyond amazing. And, like God, He got you all covered. He just guiding you, ladies.
Yes.
And, I'm so excited with what's in store because, y'all award winning. You got already, 2 awards and 1 nomination. A lot of artists out there, they're wanting to get to where you are today. So what advice would you give them to anybody out there, whether it's independent, just getting started, what advice would you give them to, let them know that I would say some motivation to keep going or anything like that?
I would say put God first.
Absolutely. And put the work in because God works with your work ethic.
Oh,
she took it out of my mouth because it left me and then she just took it.
I think thank you for saying congratulations.
We got celebrity trainer Gary Osborne.
Thank you, Gary.
Awesome and congratulations! Yay! Yes. I see you guys. That's from Facebook. I see we got people from YouTube, Facebook. Shout out to
awesome. Thank y'all.
We got all areas, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you guys for tuning in. Much love to you guys that are watching. And we will have this exclusive, on all social media platforms and our website. It's going to be everywhere in a few. But, I'm so honored to have the Fisher girls here. Like I said, Miss Alma and Raquel, they are making it happen. Now, tell us what's next. 2022 is coming up. So what is next?
Oh, we're not playing.
No, we're gonna be hitting the ground running.
As soon as next month, we're planning on releasing our single. We're working on our album.
Yes, album is the next.
Yes, so we're really, really excited. We're being very proactive.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of work, and I think that may be discouraging because sometimes people just think that you can sing your head off and you do some runs, but if you don't apply the work and the time to invest in what God has given you, it's really not going to prosper. And sometimes it can be discouraging because you want things to happen right away.
Yeah,
you want to see that result immediately.
I'm really grateful for the process. I'm really grateful for the making part.
Definitely.
I'm glad that God is not just bungee jumping us out there. We're still learning and we're honored. And we're still growing and we're still building.
Exactly.
But if a person really want to pursue this, it doesn't matter how well you can sing if you don't apply the work.
Exactly.
You can be the best.
Hard work beats talent. Isn't that what they said? Hard work beats talent.
Yes.
You gotta be diligent.
And to learn the music industry for yourself.
Yes.
Now, where can they find you ladies at?
Spotify.
Instagram. We're on LinkedIn also. Under the Fisher Girls,
Twitter, TikTok,
we're all over.
Instagram,
the Fisher Girls.
The Fisher Girls on Facebook. You go to Facebook, and our links are on Facebook as well. The Fisher Girls.
Yes. YouTube,
yes, and LinkedIn may be a little differently, but we're definitely on Facebook. The Fisher Girls.
Yeah.
And Instagram.
Apple, you can find us on Apple Music, Google.
Yeah, we're in our music. You can find on all major platforms.
All platforms, and if you go to their website, because they have everything there. So if you
you'll be able to find everything. The exact links are there also. So Instagram may be different.
Yes, and you can see their awards. You can see listen to the music, and you can connect there.
Yes.
And shout out to Gary. He said it's all about continuing learning and growing. Yes,
Yes.
it
Yes.
is. It is. It's all
Absolutely.
about it. And, I'm just so honored to have you ladies on today, and we'll welcome you back in the, new year. But, we are winding this year down. Y'all are my final show, and I'm so excited to
Yes, we
have
are
you
prepared.
ladies on, and to end it with a bang is amazing. You are awesome. And, we also shout out to LaSheryl. This is
Okay.
Celebrity
Oh,
Hi, Cheryl.
Publicist, guys.
Oh,
LaSheryl, she's
awesome.
here in no, she was in LA. She's back and forth because she's in Dallas and LA. She worked with a lot of NFL players
Okay.
and actors here, top actors in Hollywood. So shout
Awesome.
out to LaSheryl. Y'all better connect with her too because
we
Okay.
actually
All
that's
right. Shout out,
yeah.
LaSharon. We sure will.
We have her
definitely
information.
connect with her because she's doing Super
Awesome.
Bowl events coming up.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
yeah. Shout out to LaSheryl. But I'm so excited for you ladies, and thank you guys for, tuning in to the Nikki Rich Show.
Thank you for
Thank you for
having
having
us.
us. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.